What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to talk about Arnim Zola, and first I apologize if I sound a bit weird. It's because I haven't fully healed yet. So this guy has quite a bit of utility. He is immune to bleed, poison, and the opponent's basic attacks, the critical penetration of them is reduced by 80% flat, and he cannot lose more than 10% of his max health from a single damage source, except special 3 obviously, which is very strong to just have it on its own without any cooldowns or anything. Now his first medium and first light attacks cannot be, or they don't make contact with the opponent, so you can't really parry him on defense. He also has this really strong pre-fight utility where he can special lock the opponent's SP1 or 2, and if you don't select to do anything like that, you get a card debuff from the opponent, which reduces their special attack damage by quite a bit, especially on defense. Now he also has those charges where you gain 3 when you parry or block a hit, and at 20 charges he has a chance to consume all of them to just put a sleep passive on you, and if you want to do that on defense guaranteed or offense guaranteed, you want to parry. So that's how you make them like sleep if they're stun immune or something, which is really strong, because what you want to do with him is just get the opponent in the corner and spam heavy attacks, because that gives you the additional disintegrations, and we'll talk about that once we see the fight. Now his special one gets a 60-second energize, which is very long, and he also gets a fewer passive for 4 seconds, which is paused at the start of Zola's next special attack. Now for special 2 on the activation, you get a 40% disintegration passive, and then each buzzsaw hit consumes 1 of Zola's personal energizers to inflict a 10% disintegration passive. So if you have a lot of those energizers, you just get more disintegrations, but honestly it's not really worth it. You will see in the gameplay. His special 3 is very strong, so he inflicts the opponent with an armor break, but he also gets a self-repair passive, healing 100% of his missing health over 20 seconds. This is insane, but if you try to use it again, it's going to take you more time to actually regen back to full, but you're still going to heal up to full. This is like insane. So for his SIG ability, I would say he definitely needs this one. So he gets the hashtag psychic shielding. He also becomes unblockable for 12 seconds if you sleep the opponent, and this is going to be very useful for someone that's running the stand your ground mastery, because this guy, if you get resisted on, which is a high chance because you do like 7 consecutive heavies, the blockable passive is not going to let them do that. And yeah, his biggest part of the SIG is that when you remove your disintegration debuffs, and for each debuff you deal a burst of damage. So you stack a lot of those heavy attacks, and you want to chain the last heavy attack into your special 2 to actually like detonate them and deal extra burst of damage. So now for the game build, we're gonna be fighting this Cyclops. He has like 300,000 health, I believe I saw. 320. We activate this special 1 log. This is what you want to do basically for like more damage, and you will see what's the rotation here. So you don't really have to go for the 20 charges to actually sleep the opponent, but I would definitely advise you to do that if you want to use him in battlegrounds where you actually want to get the unblockable passive, because you're just going to get stand your ground. This guy is basically like not usable if the opponent is having like the stand your ground mastery. And first here I want to showcase him without the Awakened ability, so we're not going to get the burst. But look at him, man. He's a 7-star rank 1, and we basically fight a 7-star rank 3 Cyclops, and look at this damage. Like, if we had him awaken Seek to Honor, he probably would have died there with like the extra burst. But the thing is, like, all you have to do is just use your relic here and then just heavy spam again. You just make sure they're in the corner, and that's it. I'm honestly a big fan of his playstyle, and I kind of want to get him because he seems like a very difficult defender as well. You would have to constantly knock him down, and you can't really heavy chain, or you can't really punish his heavy attack. He's very quick. You can't really punch the special 1 or special 2 with your heavy attack, and his first medium and light attack are just non-contact, so he's going to be really tough to knock down, and you have to consistently knock him down. And on top of that, he has the 10% damage cap with a single source. Like, he's got quite a bit of things, man. So I believe here what I'm going to try to do is just, I'm taking a lot of block hits. This is not going to be an ideal fight. I just want to show you what happens if you have 20 charges and consume them for the sleep passive. I'm just trying to bait some block hits, but he doesn't really want to throw them. And here I think I'm going to mess up. I'm going to put him to sleep, but I'm going to do a light attack for some reason and consume the sleep. I think that's what I remember. Let's see. I want to bait his special 1. I'm trying to stack the energizers also so I can show you like the extra disintegration of the special 2. But yeah, watch this. I accidentally did a light attack, so I fumbled there, unfortunately. But it's no big deal, we can still deal some damage. Throw another special 1, get some disintegrations here. But that energizer is really potent now, we have 4 of them. Trying to take a lot of block hits again so I can show you the sleep, how you actually want to use it this time. So we're going to push him back with a special 1. And now we're going to put him to sleep. So that's what you want to do. That's how you would use him in BGs. Just take a couple of block hits. And then you're going to be unblockable. Doesn't matter if they stand your ground. And the special 2 is just going to kill them. Yeah. Unfortunately here, like I said, it's a bigger health pool. And we don't even have the Awakened ability. But again, all you need to do is just throw your relic. Make sure they're in the corner. And just spam. That's it. Not an ideal scenario here because I messed up the sleep. But now I want to show you like a fight against Onslaught. So this is a champion that you can't really stun. You can't really parry stun. And Arnim is like not really great for Onslaught. You will see I'm going to end up with a lot less HP than I expected. But the good thing that he has is that he's immune to the special 2 disintegration. Or sorry, to the special 2 inverted controls. I believe because he's psychic shielding. Only when he's awakened. But a bad thing about Arnim is that he's metal, so he doesn't remove neuroshocks. But yeah, check this out. We're gonna take out a lot of damage, but technically he's a decent option. Because like when you're trying to push him to a special 2, you can just fully dex it like that. Without having to worry about the inverted controls. And then we're just gonna have you spam him. And now we're also gonna have the burst. So look at that. 17%. And then like I said, all you have to do is just dex their special 2. And you can just either have your relic ready or have the sleep ready, and that's it. Because you're still, the opponent is still special locked. So not the best counter for Onslaught, but you know, you get the job done. And then lastly, I want to show you a bishop fight. So this is another champion you don't really want to bait special 1s from. And Arnim is great to deal with that. So yeah, like overall, I really like Arnim. I think he's honestly one of the best tech champions we have. He has very powerful utility. The opponent, like the fact that she just special locked them, like this is such like powerful utility. Only like the top tier final bosses have this type of utility. The fact that she can just do that, it's crazy. And I'm not even utilizing the special 2 lock because, you know, special 1 lock is better because you can just stack more more disintegrations. And look at that, man. So like I said, you just dex here and boom. If they don't die, they're gonna die from the next one, right? That's it. Like, he is very strong. So this was a 7-star rank 1 versus 7-star rank 3, 48 seconds. 7-star rank 3 would definitely would have killed with a special 2 burst. So this would have been like a 40-second fight, 35-second fight. So Arnim Zola is like amazing. He's the first champion of 2025. He is insanely powerful. And he's going to be very annoying with defense. But like I said, if you want to use him in BGs, like you definitely want to have him awakened and get the sleep passive so you can actually get the unblockable when you trigger that. Because if the opponent is running extend your ground, and most people are, you're just not gonna have a fun time. Like, he has a lot of hits on your save attack, but like he can still get like messed up. You don't want to like rely on RNG. But yeah guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.